Do Nike outlet and discount stores still have good deals? Spoiler alert. I'm going to do this video like a TED Talk with a lot of pacing because I'm restless, so be warned. So, yesterday I was bored. This is already weird. And I was looking stuff online, just like typical shit. And I saw that they had a Nike store, a Nike clearance store about 20 minutes from me that I've never been to. And my experience with these outlet and clearance stores are that they're not all that. They're usually full of resellers just on StockX and Go, just looking shit up, trying to find what they can flip. And if you actually want to go buy stuff for yourself, you usually don't find anything. But I was bored, so I went. So I get in my car, I drive, just trying to make it there alive. You know, Florida drivers are scary. And I get there and I see this place and I go inside and it's tiny. It is really small, a very small store. So I'm like, okay, really low expectations here. And I'm looking around. Half the store is like t-shirts and shorts, and the half the store is shoes. And when I say half the store, it was tiny. So I would say like one section, one section of shoes. So I didn't start by my size. That's obviously bad luck if you're trying to find something for you. So I'm looking at the other sizes. I'm seeing like some interesting stuff, like the Jordan 1 high black whites, which I have already, but cool pair. I see a bunch of dunks. I see some, yeah, that was actually all that was cool that I saw. So I checked out the women's size because I'm a size 9 in men's. Semi-free shit. Kidding. And I can fit in a 10.5 women's, and sometimes they have good shit there that they don't have in the men's sides. And I saw absolutely nothing. Nothing. That section was like, let's do a real life representation of how big the 10.5 women's section was. Boop, boop, under 20 shoes. So I'm like, okay, I mean, I had low expectations from the beginning, but this is a little ridiculous. So I'm like, okay, I'm just going to check out my section, size 9, and then bounce. So I get in size 9, and there is one row of size 9, and then like a third of a row of size 9 mixed with size 8.5. Lots of Air Force Ones, lots of Blazers, and then I actually did see a really cool pair of Jordan 5s, which I don't wear, and they're $180. I'm not going to pay $180 for Jordan 5s that I'll likely never wear, but I'll put a picture. They were like this olive green with like orange accents. Quite cool. Looking around some more, not seeing anything exciting, getting ready to leave, and then I guess we'll do the reveal now of what I got. So I see... Hope you didn't see. That kind of kills the whole surprise. I see my favorite, Jordan 1 box, Jordan 1 high box. So I'm like, okay. So I'm looking, and I look inside, and for all you guys who've been around the channel for a while, I love Gore-Tex Jordan 1s. They're waterproof, and I can destroy them, and they still stay functional. A lot of videos of me just beating the shit out of them and them lasting. So I see this. I really like the colorway. I think it's clean. You've got the nice materials, the suede or whatever, nubuck, whatever, and $80. I'm like, yo, these retail for $200. Even on resale sites, they're going for a solid $110 before fees. I'm gonna get them, and I'm looking around some more to see if I can find anything else. And then guess what? I see another pair, and this caught my eye. Hope you guys can pick this up on the camera. Check out that price tag. $60. I'm like, okay, fuck yeah. I switched them up, grabbed that pair, brought them to the front. I'm like, I'll take these. And she scans them and she's like, $80. I'm like, it says $60 in the box though. She's like, oh, wild. I changed it. And I paid $65 after tax for a $200 pair of Gore-Tex Jordan 1s that are perfect because I live in Florida and it constantly rains. Pretty clean colorway. And yeah, so the idea of the whole story was that it could be worth it. Don't go in with high expectations, especially if it's a smaller one. They don't have a lot of stuff, and of course, all the resellers were looking around on their phones, like picking up every shoe and just Googling if it's worth any money, and it was just like typical shit. But definitely try it out if it's not a major inconvenience, because you could sometimes find stuff that is actually quite cool. The end. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye.